struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Labus. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Chippewas will hustle to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Getting some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, just destroying his way through the field. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Fights off a defender.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Keep it on the ground. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Good timing on the quick out. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Labus. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle is going to be made.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air on 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback extends the play. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You got an extra DB. You got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They want to run it left here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To throw, it's Lavis. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got... on the play. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the option. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Chippewas in the hurry-up. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Chips.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking left. He's got it. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his way.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Hall. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Wolverines are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake. Dances away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need to unleashes one deep. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Beavers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done.
Complete to the left. Running through contact.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Wolverines. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They'll run play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Lavis. He's right on target. Catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in...
Oh, and he got a hand on it, it's blocked. And they got it. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Central Michigan, 7. Returner goes out of bounds.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Fast motion from the offense. They'll leave it with him. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Got his man quickly. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Chippewas want to crank the tempo. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Kelly. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Working that left side now.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Central Michigan.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. He lets it fly. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career.
Quarterback. Around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. He's finally hurt it out of bounds. Really good pickup on 3rd down, and still not quite enough to move the chains. How good has this offense been on 4th down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Throws to the wideout. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Wolverines!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
14. Returner goes out of bounds.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the big house when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes, a testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll just keep slinging it. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trucks through the defender. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud on them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking that right to the face.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Parker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go right back to it. At the 35, he's got room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Chippewas have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. At the 45 on its way. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Running to the left. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Throws for the tight end. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Give to the running back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Orji. Looking to scramble. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 8 over South Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Buying some time. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Complete to the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets into the 30. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Michigan! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Central Michigan, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Lavis. The quick out.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Running it to the right. Bulldozes him. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory. Gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
It's complete. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the pummeling has started.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
77. Central Michigan, 14.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Pulls it in. It's Parker. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He'll keep it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. To the air, it's Lavis. It's caught downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? The Chippewas pick up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it there.
Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Chippewas trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Lavis. Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And remember, he's already had 1 block in this game. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. Turns it on at midfield. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan! And the punishment has been extended.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Central Michigan, 17.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. Going up top on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's Lavis. Feeling some heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's got it down the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page, though.
Now on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They have had no answers at all. They've exploited every matchup you can think of, and he's over 150 yards receiving.
And you got to give the offense credit, too, because they're just finding more and more.
He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Michigan, 91. Central Michigan, 24.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Labus. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bentley. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The corners are walked up tight. Here comes the option.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking downfield, it's Lavis. Lets it fly. To the end zone and is picked off. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 13 over Houston. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on first down. He's looking deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Chips. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on the critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest and pound that rock.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. No huddle offense to the line.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Looking for a crease. It's Hall. Tackle is made after the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Power football with the run. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to barge in. Touchdown Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
The completion short of the sticks is 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The aerial assault continues. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Nifty little dance step. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Now they'll run it to the right here. And the Wolverines get it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might as well give it to him again.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to